All right, just to give you guys an idea of what a typical day of sourcing looks like for me, I'm out for about 6 hours. I have to drive an hour away, but this is what I come away with here, a full car of clothing. So you can see here, fill up the car. This takes me a good 5 hours to source from a couple thrift stores. I'll usually hit the Goodwill bins, really just depends, but wanted to show you and give you a good idea of kind of what it means to go full time and how to get there. You do need to up your sourcing game. You do need to source more often, and if you really want to have a competitive advantage, I would try to source almost every day. Really depends on where you live, but we'll get into that later. I want to be able to unpack all this stuff and go through with the items with you guys to be able to just show you those bread and butter items that you can typically find. So let's get this bagged up and processed in the warehouse. And the whole point of these videos is to help you find some of these items as you continue on your reselling journey. Not everything that I pick up is going to be a pickup for you. That's going to be up to you and the metrics that you choose with your business, like sell-through rate and average sale price. So I picked out some of the bread and butter items that you guys should be able to find if you go out sourcing more than just a couple times a week. I do that because I want to be able to help you guys grow your business. My business and how I get my bills paid and how I make a living reselling clothing on eBay is through bread and butter items. Find items that are sold at the mall, common places. I'm not, very rarely am I getting a home run sale, $200, $300, $400 clothing sale. While that is nice, it's just more rare. With more and more competition in this business, you're gonna have to figure out what brands are available to you and really dive deep on those. So this is a nice item here. This is a Nike USA Winter Olympics in Beijing. So this is, I think, from 2008. It's just a nice windbreaker jacket. Not a home run, but a base hit here where it would sell between $20, $25. It is a women's. I am picking up a lot of jackets. I also spent some good money on the Kohl's clearance event this last week. My goal is to be listing one brand new pair of shoes every day, and I will report back the results. But Kohl's just had their 80% off clearance sale, so I was able to pick up, Air Maxes for 20 bucks. A lot of good Nikes, some New Balances, some Adidas for $20, $25. So it is expensive, but I think that I can at least double to triple my expenses on this investment. So I'll report back. It's a new thing I'm trying. Just trying to really raise my ASP and bring in some extra money into the business. This is an item I know you can find. You probably just don't look in this section very often, but it is Loro Piana. You're going to want to pick up this designer brand. This was a pair of pants as well as a blazer. So it is a combo here that I found by looking in the blazer section. So you just got to look. Seek and you will find. You won't find it all the time, but when you do find this brand here, Loro Piana, just memorize that tag. Look at it. Is that right? Yep, that's right. There's 100% wool, no holes, no missing buttons. And just from rough estimate, looking at the comps, selling these two pieces together, $150, $250 between that. That was just the rough estimate look. But if you look through the blazer section and you find Loro Piana, it is easily missed. I think the tag is also up here too. I would say that would be a home run. Anything with that embroidery on it, pick it up. Great find there. I know I started off with bread and butter items and then I start pulling out the home runs, but you should be able to find it if you look at the blazers frequently. I do every week. Quacker Factory. I picked up actually a few women's items this week. This is a chambray plus size button top. The only reason why I picked it up is because it had this kind of embroidery on it. stars and the moon, the sun, even on the back there, and it is plus size. So a lot of factors went into this, as Kaylee Elaine says, and that's why I picked it up. Pretty much everything here I picked up either half price or 75% off. So amazing. I need to source 140 items every week, and I'm spending about $500 to $600 every week. But I really make sure that I go on the discount days and when they change the tags over, so I'm not paying full price for stuff. Chore jackets from LL Bean, Duluth, Columbia, REI. Those are usually a pickup for me. This is a women's chore jacket by the brand LL Bean. It does have some stains on the front, but I got the secret ingredient right here. Vanish. This has been able to get out 90% of the stains in my clothing. So if it has a stain, I feel pretty confident that I can get it out with this product here. It's only $5. Yes, you could find it linked below. It's good to have some type of stain remover, whether you use that or not, because you are going to come across stains every now and then. You're going to want to be able to get them out. So I just rub it on that front stain and it should come out pretty easy. I think it's just dirt anyways. So chore jackets are good. Also, when you're checking the blazer section, you want to look out for linen stuff. Anything linen, linen blend this time of year for blazers. Try to avoid wool cashmere blazers this time of year. Just harder to sell. But this is 100%, this is a linen rayon blend. Ralph Lauren, size 44R. But the reason why I like it is that it's new with tags. So it being new with tags made it even better. And if it was used, I still would have picked it up. So that is a nice one there. What was the retail price? I don't think they even have it on here. But Ralph Lauren linen blend blazers, the bigger the size, the better. You know, 50, 52, 54 is going to be better. Sell-through rate should be better. What I find a lot of at my thrift store is Columbia jackets. I don't pick up all of them. Don't worry. But I do pick up all the, well, it's not on the sleeve, but the interchange. This is the interchange model. Jeez, I can barely get it. If you can see that, it says interchange on the tag right there, I promise. Interchange. So, I've said that a few times. It is got the liner inside of it. So you want to be able to find the ones that have the liners. You'll find that the interchange sometimes does not have the liner. I wouldn't pick that up, but if it has the liner, I would grab it. So this is a nice heavy coat, detachable hood, soft shell. Paid $7 and it looks in really good shape. So really nice. Happy to find that. I'll list it for like $30, maybe $40. I gave up picking up this brand. I pretty much have. It's Chico's. I don't really pick up anything in Chico's, but I came across this really nice abstract floral print button up, and it's sheer. Can you see me through it? But it's sheer. So that is a really sought after material nowadays. So a Chico's, not silk or anything, but it's a nice sheer button-up plus-size top. So I grabbed it. It was $4. Maybe sell it for $20. Here's a good one. I actually have never seen this vintage Nike tag before, but it's like a quarter zip sweater. Yeah, I picked it up. Probably price. I have not done any research on it, so couldn't really tell you. Made in the USA, swoosh by Nike, quarter zip. I don't want to throw out numbers, but I was thinking, hey, at least $30. It's in good shape, no holes, no stains. I picked up a few Athleta lightweight sweaters. I was in the women's section quickly, so I found a few Athleta sweaters. I grabbed them. This was half off of it was $2. Why not? I grabbed this men's Lululemon flannel. Quick research told me that this was going to be about a $30 to $40 item. It's a nice performance flannel, stretchy. I'd have to look up the style code to give you 100% accurate comps, but rough look of just typing in Lululemon flannels, men's size large, was between $30 and $40. Here's another Athleta lightweight sweater. It's almost like got this breathable material, almost sheer-like. Is it lined? No, it's not. But that was a nice one. Size medium, no stains, no holes. 20 bucks. Tommy Bahama for me needs to be 2X and above, and it needs to have a pattern on it. You know, no plain stuff, and it has to be 2X and above, and it has to be silk. So this hit all of the criteria, so I picked that up. $20 is kind of rough estimate on where I would price that. Here's an item you should be able to find. You've probably been passing up. It's the Croft & Barrow Quick Dry. So you can see Quick Dry here. This is their performance vented button-up shirts. It is a size extra large, so a nice pickup there as well. It was $5. Maybe list that at $19.95. This is a pair of Prana pants, and this is the Zion Pant 2, and how I learned that was by my good old friend Caleb Sales getting me in the habit of looking up style codes. So if you look under these material tags, you see material tags, but have you ever looked under the material tag? Usually, generally, you will find a style code there. And if you type in that style code, each brand is going to be different. LL Bean, Patagonia, Columbia. But when you figure out the style code, type it into Google, and that's going to give you the keywords you need to put in your title for it to sell fast and to sell at a high price. So this is the Zion Pant 2, great condition, half off of $12.99. I paid $6.50. That was worth it. I'm going to list that around $30 or more. One thing I've been selling a ton of is these Tommy Bahama Island Zone polos and button-ups. So it is a particular line of Tommy Bahama you might want to look at. You can see it says Island Zone beneath Tommy Bahama. You're going to want to make sure it's a good size. This is a 3XL, so that is a nice big size polo. I will list that for probably $24.99, and I'll put best offers on. Another thing that's been really helping me personally and helping a lot of others is we started a free community on the platform School. A lot of courses are being released there for free. A lot of Bolo brand lists are there for free. I'm giving it all away for free because I really resonate with the people that are just getting started. I think back to the time when I first got started reselling, and I wish I had resources available for free. Well, if you want to get going full time, you can check it out, link below, and dive deep. You can schedule a free one-on-one call with me, and I can help you in your business. I just had on my heart to be like, just give it all away. No gatekeeping. Just give it all away. All the secrets, everything I've learned, to be able to just transform transform lives for impact. And that's what I really care about. It's the whole point of the channel, is changing people's lives so they can quit their 9-to-5 and get to being business owners. So this is a Carhartt polo. Pretty plain, pretty boring. There was like 5 of these in the workwear section. They were all 3XL and 4XL. I picked them up. They were really cheap. $2.99 half off, so what, $1.50? I grabbed them. I'll probably price those at $19.99. Another brand I've sold before, I don't know if it's a fast seller, but I know it's sold for 20 plus. It's Dovetail Workwear. This is a women's, I think, workwear brand. The double knees gave it away, and it's just a nice heavy duty material. $4 for Dovetail Workwear, size 6. I picked it up. I'm pretty confident I could sell that for $20 plus shipping. Once you do this more and more, you're going to be picking up brands that you've picked up before, and you're going to get familiar with them, and you won't need to check sell-through rate anymore, and you won't need to check pricing as much. You still will need to, just not as often, and that's going to make your sourcing go much faster. Another good brand, not good in all categories, but this is like a lightweight linen blend button-up shirt by John Varvatos. It's really small for a medium, but whatever. That's a good brand, good bread and butter brand. It used to be much better, but now it's more bread and butter. Anything camouflage by Nike, hoodies, joggers, sweatpants, anything, lightweight jackets, I'm going to pick it up. This is a Nike 2XL camouflage hoodie. It does have a spot here, which I'll just rub that Vanish stain remover and it will get it out. Looks like food, pizza. Someone was having a party in that hoodie. So that's a good bread and butter item. I don't pick up everything in Orvis, but this is an Orvis shacket and it's new with tags. So this is another bread and butter item. The whole reason is Orvis is sold at Costco. Some of it is sold at Costco, so it kind of devalues the brand. But if it's new with tags and it's a heavyweight shacket like that, I'll pick it up. This is a vintage REI made in USA men's wool pullover. Very nice. Very cool. Has a collar. Awesome. Not all REI is the same. What I look for is like vintage REI and REI co-op. Seems to have a little bit more value and sells a little more in demand. Nike ACG board shorts with a belt, and they're not lined. Okay, so these are just some men's small Nike ACG shorts. I did hit the short section a little harder because I'm just trying to pick up as many as I can. Like I probably would not be picking up Foundry ripstop cargo shorts in wintertime, but since it's summer and I don't have a ton of shorts right now, I'm picking them up. This is some Foundry big size 44 cargo ripstop shorts. You can see ripstop. What that even means is there's little squares in the material, so it helps it from ripping. So that is nice. Foundry is not a good brand. Pendleton flannels, I'll pick them up if they don't have holes. And this one doesn't have holes. Even has the elbow pads as well. So a little bit more value. Just a Pendleton medium button-up shirt. Nothing too crazy. It is vintage. These could sell anywhere between 30, 40, 50, 60 plus dollars, even more. Depends on the style. So that was a good pickup. Ermenegildo Zegna. This is a great brand. Amazing. This is just a plain polo. Probably price this for 20 plus shipping or more. And that's a good brand that you could probably find. It's not like that's a secret brand or anything. You could probably find it. It really is dependent on where you live. Like, I get comments all the time like, where do you live? I never find that. And it's like, it really depends because like you could live in the middle of Kentucky and find nothing. So it really does depend on where you live, and that's going to determine how your reselling goes. So some people need to drive 8 hours to go sourcing. Some people just need to walk down the block to go sourcing. So keep that in mind. We are all different in different locations. So what I find, you may not be able to find any of this. So, but if you do, then you know the brands. So if you do find Tommy Bahama, you're going to want to look out for Supima Cotton. It's a Pima cotton blend. This is a cool pineapple polo shirt, 2XL, Island Zone Supima Cotton. That is a great item to pick up. I've been selling them quickly, pricing them at $24.95, and they've been selling. This is an okay brand. Slow sell-through rate, but when it does sell, it sells for an okay amount of money, $20 plus shipping. Vince men's quarter zip pullover sweater. It's okay. It's not even wool or anything. Here's an REI co-op tag. That's kind of what I was talking about. See how it says co-op on the bottom? It is a vented button-up nylon shirt, so I will pick that up. When I'm sourcing, I have summer in my mind. So I'm like, hey, that would be a nice item for summer. Pick it up and let's see if we could sell it. All linen stuff I'm pretty much picking up. I don't even know this brand at all. This was $4. Vivid XXL. And when you type into eBay, It doesn't give you anything, but I know I can at least sell this for 20 plus shipping. If you go to Vivid Linen on Google, the women's shirts go for $150 new. So I figured, okay, maybe I could sell this for more than just 20. But it's a nice big size men's linen shirt for $4. I picked it up. Like I said, anything camo, I'm drawn to. It's a pattern that is on trend in style. This is a Dickies men's cargo camo ripstop, so you can see the ripstop material. Shorts, you probably passed this up. Size 32. These were $250. Grabbed them. I'll probably list them $20. Here is a Columbia puffer. It is actually goose down. So you can see it says turbo, if you can see it, turbo down on the sleeve. When you find Columbia jackets, check the sleeves. You never know. This is a women's small turbo down puffer. It was $5, and I'll probably list it for $25 plus shipping. Here is a new huge pair, size 52 Columbia cargo shorts. They were $4, but they were new with tags, so I picked them up. Here is also a goose down women's Columbia jacket. It does say interchange, which is interesting. Maybe this is the inside. I don't know, but I picked it up. $6.50. It's a nice goose down jacket. Very cool. And it's vintage, I think. No, made in China. Just the tag looked old. I thought this was a cool Sherpa deep pile Nike full zip sweater. Has like the double check marks there, swooshes, and it's a women's small. It's kind of oversized. That was a good bread and butter item. This is a great brand. This is Scotty Vest. This is just a men's polo shirt, but it's a 3XL. And just doing quick research, there's 10 that are listed on eBay in this size and by this brand, and they sell, and 16 have sold in the last 90 days. The sell price is between $30 and $40. So that is nice. Very good. Peter Millar. Very bread and butter brand. I don't pick up the Peter Millar cotton button-up shirts. They got to have some type of blend, but this is a cotton blend quarter zip, so I picked it up. And yeah, like you're obviously going to want to look for like the Crown Sport, the Summer Comfort to give it a little bit more value. This is a Mountain Hardwear convertible packable pants. So convertible meaning they zip into shorts or pants, and these are some nice lightweight nylon pants, size 36, 32. And I'm sure if I look under here, it will have a style code, so you can get the exact name that Mountain Hardwear uses, and then you're going to want to take that model and put it in your title. Very cool. I love learning new things every day. Never stop learning, especially if you're a clothing reseller. What sold well last year is probably not going to sell well this year with as much as changed. Ralph Lauren 2XB, 3XB, 4XB, even if they're a plain button-up like this, you're going to want to pick them up. They have a really fast sell-through rate. These are the extra big button-up shirts. This is a 2XB, and it should sell for over $25 to $30. I know that sounds crazy, but just look it up. This is Hook fishing brand, lightweight vented performance button-up shirt, a great size, 2XL. I picked it up. Probably price it $25. Another Polo Ralph Lauren 2XB. You're going to want to pick those up when you see them. The sell-through rate is very strong in those sizes. 2XB, 3XB, the extra big sizes. And then we have a Marine Layer men's Henley thermal. So that's a good brand. So the whole point, like I said, these videos is just to help a lot of the people that are getting started and that want to get into reselling full time, and you just really don't know where to start. You're going to want to start looking at those bread and butter brands, those brands that we can all find on a daily basis, and start figuring out what metrics are going to meet the criteria for you and your business, and then start picking them up, developing a sourcing route, developing a schedule around when these discounts happen at your thrift stores, and then go get it. Repeat, rinse and repeat. That's just what I do. Every week you see me do the same thing, go through the same amount of clothes, and I just do it because I want to be able to help you guys grow your business. If you have questions, just reach out, comment down below, free resources down below, and we'll see you in the next video. Be blessed.